Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, my dear learners. Welcome in an online class. I hope you are safe and sound. Today we are going to start a new topic, that is Tangram. Subtopic is shapes 1. Learner's book page number 67, written work. So take out your learner's book and notebook as we are going to do some written work on it. So do you know what is Tangram? Let me tell you. Tangram is the traditional Chinese puzzle made up of square. It is divided into 3 or 7 parts. And I will show you this Tangram in today's lesson. And it is divided into 2D shapes. All the shapes present in this Tangram are 2D. So our topic is shapes. So in today's lesson, we will go through some 2D shapes. And with the help of 2D shapes, we will make some patterns. Learning objective. Students will be able to sort, name, describe, visualize and draw 2D shapes referring to their properties. Recognize common 2D shapes in different orientations. So it's about 2D shapes, to sort them, name them, describe, visualize and draw them. And according to their properties, and we will draw some pattern with the help of 2D shapes. So get ready. First, learning objective. So our anticipation. We have done learning objective, now anticipation. It's oral. Just to recall our 2D shapes. Question complete. A rectangle has dashed sides. Do you remember the shape of rectangle? It has 4 sides and 4 corners. The 2 opposite sides are of same length. A rectangle is a 2D shape and it has 4 sides. So let me write 4 here. Now B, a square has dash corners. A square, again a 4-sided shape with 4 corners, a closed shape. So a square has 4 corners. So that's why I'm writing 4 here. C, a pentagon has dash sides. Pentagon is the 5-sided figure, 5-sided shape. It has 5 sides, 5 corners, 5 straight lines. So we can say a pentagon has 5 sides. Next, a hexagon has dash corners. Hexagon is the 6-sided 2D flat shape. And it has 6 sides, it has 6 corners, a flat surface shape. So a hexagon has 6 corners. I hope you have remembered all these shapes. These are all 2D shapes. Now, we will recall some 2D shapes here. Look at the first shape. First count the sides of that shape with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 sides. Now count the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this shape has 4 sides and 4 corners. This is a square. A square is the closed 2-dimensional shape with 4 equal sides. We can find this shape of a square in a game board or chess board and in a slice of bread. These are the examples of square in our daily life. Now look at the second shape. Again a flat surface shape. Count the sides with me. 1, 2, 3. It has 3 sides. Now count the corners. 1, 2, 3. 3 corners. This shape has 3 sides and 3 corners. It's a triangle. It has 3 straight lines. So this shape is called triangle. With 3 straight lines, a closed shape, 3 corners, a flat surface. And the examples of triangle in our daily lives are pyramids, sailing boat. When you look around, you will find many examples of triangle. I'm just giving you 2 here. Now, the next shape. Look at that shape. First, I'm going to count its sides. 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. Now, let me count its corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see it has 4 sides and 4 corners. It's rectangle. Have you observed the 2 opposite sides are of equal length? These 2 opposite or parallel sides are of equal length. These 2 opposite or parallel sides are of equal length. So a rectangle is 2D shape in geometry having 4 sides and 4 corners. The opposite sides of a rectangle have the same length and are parallel. Let me tell you some examples. The examples of rectangle are books, LED TV, tabletop, and so on. Now look at the next shape. You can see this shape. First we have to count its corners, then we'll count its sides. So count with me. Wait a minute. Okay, first we count its sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 5 sides. Now count the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it has 5 corners. This shape has 5 sides and 5 corners. A pentagon. Penta means 5 and gon means it denotes angle. An angle is made when 2 straight lines are made. It's a corner. So a pentagon has 5 straight sides with 5 corners, a flat surface 2D shape, a closed shape. A pentagon has 5 straight sides, but the sides do not have to be of equal lengths. A regular pentagon has 5 equal sides and 5 equal angles. Only a regular pentagon. And others do not have. It's not compulsory for the pentagon to be all sides same. Should have the straight lines. All sides should be of same length. The example of pentagon in our daily life is envelope or traffic crossing light. Have you observed the traffic crossing light? It's of this shape. Next time when you pass the traffic light, please observe the traffic crossing light is almost about this shape. It's pentagon. Now, look at the next shape. First count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has 6 sides. Now count corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 corners. This shape has 6 sides and 6 corners. It is hexagon. A hexagon can be defined as the 6-sided shape. The 2-dimensional shape has 6 sides and 6 vertices and 6 angles. Do you know what is vertices? Vertices. I have told you in our previous lesson of shapes. Vertices are also called corners. These are vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vertices or 6 corners. Hexagon is a flat surface closed shape. It's a 2-dimensional shape with straight lines. I am giving you the examples of hexagon. You can see beehive. Check the photo of beehive. Find out, search it on the net. You will find beehive. It's just like hexagon. Now, the next shape. First count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides. Now, count the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it has 8 sides and 8 corners. It's octagon. Octagon is the flat surface shape with straight lines with 8 sides and 8 corners, a closed shape. So these sides are joined. The sides of octagon are joined end to end. The example of octagon, the most popular examples of octagon are the stop sign board. Do you remember the stop sign board? Yes, watch it. It's about octagon shape. It has octagon shape. It's on the streets. You can see when you again move on streets, you can check out the stop sign. Its shape is octagon. This signboard has octagon shape. And the example of octagon is also umbrella. Now we have done some 2D shapes here. Square, triangle, rectangle, pentagon, hexagon, octagon. Now we are moving towards our topic, tangrams. A traditional Chinese puzzle made up of a square divided into 3 or 7 pieces that can be arranged to make particular design. So it is a Chinese puzzle, a square shape. It is divided into 3 or 7 pieces. You can see which shapes it has. 1 parallelogram, 1 square and 5 triangles. Triangle means 3-sided straight line shape. Square has all 4 sides same, a squared shape. And parallelogram. Do you know what is parallelogram? Let me tell you. A parallelogram is a flat surface shape with opposite sides parallel and equal in length and also show equal sides. It has 4 sides. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. And it has 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 2 parallel sides, these 2 and these 2. These 2 are equal in length. These 2 are unequal in length. So it is parallelogram with 4 sides, straight line shape, a closed shape. The 2 parallel sides are equal. So it is also used in Chinese puzzle, a traditional puzzle, Tangram. Now let me show you Tangrams here. Here are 2 Tangrams here, a square shape. First we count the total number of pieces it has. Or it is divided into how many pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It has 7 pieces. Now look at the shapes. First count the sides. 1, 2, 3. It's a triangle. 1, 2, 3. A closed shape with 3 corners, 3 sides. It's a triangle. 1, 2, 3. Again triangle. 1, 2, 3. Again triangle. Now look at this one. You can see 1, 2. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. The 2 opposite sides are of same length. It's the parallelogram. As you know, the Tangrams have 5 triangles, counter triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4. And look at this one. 1, 2, 3 corners, 3 sides. So 5 triangles, 1 parallelogram. And look at this one. It's a square. 1, 2, 3, 4 equal 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4 equal sides. So this is the square. It has 5 triangles, 1 square and 1 parallelogram. So it's a Tangram. Look at this one. Again a square shape, but the arrangement of the shapes are different here. So first we count the triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 triangles. And look at that. This is a square. All sides are of same length. And this is parallelogram. The 2 opposite sides are of same length. It's the parallelogram. So this is Tangram. This is Tangram. The arrangement of shapes is little bit different, but it has 7. It is divided into 7 parts. Now we are moving towards our day and date slide. On the extreme left top, Monday. In the center, classwork. On the extreme right top, 31st May, 2021. And you will write your day and date on Learner's Book, page number 45. Shapes 1. The first part of the shapes we are going to do today. Use some shapes. What can you find out? You can see there are some shapes here. Have you observed they are 3D shapes? And 3D shapes are made up of 2D shapes. You can see this shape. You can see the upper surface. Which shape is this? Let me count the corners. 1. Let me check. 1, 2, 3 corners. It's triangle. So it is made of triangle. And look at that one. It's the rectangle. It's a triangular prism. You can see this is cylinder. This is cube. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hexagon. It's made of hexagon. It's a cylinder. It's again triangular prism. It's a cube with all sides have squares. So these are the 3D shapes you can see here. Pentagon, a shape with 5 sides. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. Hexagon, a shape with 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hexagon. Octagon, a shape with 8 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are the shapes. Again, we have recall them. Can you find different ways to make a 6-sided shape? You can see we can do this work on book just to find out how can we make 6-sided shape. How many shapes we can use with in 6-sided shapes to form a pattern. Find different ways to make a 5-sided shape. Find different ways to make a 8-sided shape. We will make this pattern on notebook. Make different shapes with just 2 shapes. How many different ones can you make? It's an activity, but I will tell you how to do, and you will do the practice of these shapes at your home. Now, the first one. Can you find different ways to make a 6-sided shape? You can see this is a 6-sided shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me mark it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. It's a 6-sided shape. What is the name of that shape? It's hexagon. It's hexagon. Let me write it clearly here. It's hexagon. So now we can make different pattern in it. Look at that. It is divided into two equal parts. Now it's a irregular shape. Now look at that one. Six-sided shape. You can see here. This is 1, 2, 3 parts. So it means it's triangle here. Now again, look at that one shape, yellow one. You can see the two opposite sides of same length. It's a parallelogram, right? Now we can use 3 pieces and cover the hexagon and fix it in the hexagon. Maybe we made a pattern here. You can also make the pattern with the help of the shapes. Make cutouts, or you can draw them. Draw a hexagon first, then divide it into different shapes and do that activity at home. You can see now how many triangles are there. You can see 1, 2, 3 sides, 1, 2, 3 sides, 1, 2, 3 sides, 1, 2, 3 triangles, and there is a 1, 2, 3, 4 sided shape here. It's a simple shape. So these are triangles. This is a simple shape. Now look at that. It's hexagon. You can see it's hexagon again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's hexagon, and it is divided with the help of, yes, you can see this one. This is a parallelogram. This is also parallelogram. This is also parallelogram. So it is divided into parallelogram. Or we can also say this side. Yes, it is divided into parallelogram. How many? 1, 2, and 3. Now look at this hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this is divided into, these two. Look at these two shapes, this one and this one. The two opposites are of same side. These two opposites are of same side. So these two are parallelogram. Look at this one. This is triangle. 3 sides, 3 column. This is triangle. 3 sides and 3 column. So we can make a pattern in the hexagon here. Now look at this one hexagon. You can see 1 triangle, 2 triangle, 3 triangle, 4 triangle. And look at this one. Again, two opposite sides of same length. We can say it's a parallelogram. Now look at the last one. It is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal parts. And each one has the triangle shape. So it has 6 triangles, and this shape is called hexagon. So do that activity at home. Draw the hexagon on any rough notebook and make different pattern in it with the help of shapes. I hope you will enjoy that activity. Now, make different shapes with just 2 shapes. How many different ones can you make? This last part of the page we will do first, because these 2 questions we are going to do on notebook. Now look at that. So you can see this shape. First count the sides and corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 corner. Which shape is this? Yes, it's hexagon. Look at the joint shape here. 1, 2, 3 sides. 1, 2, 3 corners. So this pattern is made up of hexagon and, yes, it's triangle with 3 straight sides. So this pattern is made up of triangle and hexagon. Now look at the next one. You can see this one. The two opposites are of same. It's parallelogram. Look at this one. This is triangle. So it is made up of parallelogram and triangle. 2 shapes are used here. Now look at this one. It's an irregular shape. And look at this one. This is triangle. So with the help of 2 shapes, we make a pattern here. You can make many patterns. Let me show you. I made 2 patterns here. You can see this shape. Count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. All sides are of same length. A closed flat surface shape. It's a square. Now look at that shape. 1, 2, 3 sides. 1, 2, 3 corners. Straight line, closed shape, flat surface shape. A 2-dimensional 3 straight line shape is called triangle. So here is square, here is triangle. And I have joined them, and there is the pattern I have made here. Now look at the last one I have made here. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, 6 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides. So it's a hexagon. Now look at the upper one. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. 2 opposite sides. These 2 are of same length. these two opposites or parallel sides of same length. So it's a rectangle. So I made a pattern with the help of hexagon and rectangle. I have joined these two shapes and make a different shape here. You can make any shape. You can draw different shapes, join them, you will enjoy them. Suppose you can use circle, you can use triangle, you can use octagon, pentagon, hexagon, any shape you can use. You can also use like pentagon. For example, you can use pentagon like that. Let me draw it neatly. Let me show you. It is pentagon. You can draw a square under it. You can draw a triangle at the side. Now I made a pattern here. You can also draw a square into triangles. So you can make any pattern. You can make a triangle also like that. So you can divide into different pieces. With the pieces you can make an different patterns also. And you can also divide a pentagon into different pieces. For example, is pentagon. In pentagon you make two triangles. You can see now I made one more triangle, one here. I made 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles in pentagon. So you can make many patterns, or you can divide a shape into different shapes under it. Now our notebook work. Open a new page on notebook. Write day and date. On the extreme left top write Monday. In the center classwork, on the extreme right top write 31st May, 2021. Today's date. Then leave one line and write your topic shapes. Then leave one line, then write learner's book page number 67. After writing learner's book, leave one line and write your question. Find the different ways to make a 5-sided shape. So I made my shape here. You can make your own. I made this shape. You can see it's a pentagon. Again, I will draw it for you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 corners. Now what I have done, I have divided this shape into triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 triangles I have divided. So we can say it's type of tangram. We have divided the shape into different shapes. Under the shape, we have divided it under different shapes. You can see here, I have divided this pentagon into 5 triangles and I have colored them. I have given them a different color. Each triangle I am given here, I made here is of different color. First I made a triangle, then you will make it, color it. You can use any shape here. I made pentagon because they are saying 5-sided shape, and 5-sided shape is pentagon, a closed shape with 5 straight lines, 5 corners, flat surface 2D shape. So it's a pentagon, and I use triangles, 5 triangles. You can make another pattern. You can use any other shape, like for example, let me draw it neatly. If I am making this pentagon, a 5-sided shape, what you will do, you will use another shape instead of triangle and or more than triangle. For example, I am using 2 triangles here. Now what I am using here, you can see this is parallelogram. This is triangle, this is triangle, this is triangle. I have tried it in that way that I use parallelogram also here. So you can make one shape, it's 5-sided shape and it's pentagon. And under the pentagon, you can use different shapes. You can make different shapes to form a pattern here. So it's sort of tangram. We are following the tangram style here. So this shape is pentagon. I have used 5 triangles here. Now the next one, find different ways to make a 8-sided shape. Do you remember 8-sided shape? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The outer side has 8 sides. And it's the octagon. Octagon has 8 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 corners, 8 sides. A flat surface 2D shape with straight lines. Now I made a pattern here. So you can look at that. I made how many triangles? 1, 2, 3. In the first half I divided into 3 triangles. Then you can see here are 2 rectangles. Then again 3 triangles. I made a pattern here. The triangles are 6, rectangles are 2. It's octagon. You can make an 8-sided shape by yourself. We use the scale, please. When you are making any shape. Now you can make another shape here. For example, you can use a square like that. Then you can use triangles like that. So now I've used 2 squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 triangles. That way I made the pattern. You can make any pattern, but make it very neatly with the help of pencil and scale. And please color them. Color them. Make a colorful pattern under the 8-sided shape. It's octagon. Let me draw one more shape here of octagon. And I will tell you one more pattern here. So what you will do, you can make a like that. You can make, I made triangles and then all triangles. Is it possible? Yes, we can make all triangles here. Let me show you. We can make 8 triangles. Yes, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make a midpoint. Join all the points here. You can see we can make all triangles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I made this with 8 triangles. And here I used rectangles and triangles. So try it again and again on rough your notebook. And then draw a neat one on your notebook. And please mention which shapes you have used. I have used 6 triangles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have used 2 rectangles here. So I made 2 rectangles there. Please do color these pictures, both of them. And use pentagon and octagon. Because the question is about 5-sided shape and 8-sided shape. Make shapes very neatly with the pencil and scale. Then use different colors in different shapes under the 8-sided or 5-sided shape. So this is the only classwork you will do on notebook. It's very simple, and you find, I hope you have found that work very interesting. Now I'm moving towards our preliminary. Name the shapes. It's an older one, just to recall what we have done today. So look at this shape. First count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides. Now count the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides, 6 corners. A closed shape, a 2D flat shape with 6 sides and 6 corners. It's a hexagon. Its name is hexagon. Now look at the second shape. So first I'm going to write its name here. H-E-X-A, hexagon. Hexagon. Now look at the next shape. Again, we will count its sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 corners. So you have observed that the 2 opposite sides are of equal length. These 2 parallel are of equal length. So it's a parallelogram. Yes, this shape is parallelogram. So I'm going to write its name here. So let me write here parallelogram. So this shape name is parallelogram. So we have done our work. We have done the shapes. We have done the pattern. We have done how to make the shapes with the help of 2 shapes, 3 shapes. And that's it. I hope you have enjoyed the Tangram also. So take care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz. Thank you.